Good evening, guys, and welcome to BoA TV once again for GT3 Sunday Round 7 here at Monza. We have for you now the Pro League, and I am this time joined by Big Al. Congratulations on your 4th place, mate.
Thank you very much. Thoroughly enjoyed that. I was waiting for those two in front to tangle, and I was going to take 2nd place, but yeah, didn't happen. Well, it did, but not enough.
And again, Sarge. So, but yeah, looking forward to this one. So, if the other races have been anything to go by, we're in for an interesting one.
Jolly good. I haven't seen the other races, but I've partaken in the Pro-Am race.
How do you think it went overall?
I think it was good. Took 2nd place on the grid, and then fluffed me start, trying to start in 2nd gear. That doesn't always help. Of course, I got swamped by two guys. But, yeah, overall, after that, I had quite an uneventful race. Pit stop as well. I pulled into the pit stop and it just sat there. I wouldn't do anything. It was just like shaking. My steering wheel was shaking, and it wouldn't go into my pit box. I was right there. I must have sat there for about 5, 6, 7 seconds. I think I was actually lucky to make it into the pits by looking at the replay.
I'm just sorry. I've just noticed that it's doing the wrong thumbnail. Something like YouTube's a lot different to Twitch. So your fan's blown right into the mic there, mate.
Was it? So what I do? Shut it off. I didn't it on while I was racing.
Sorry, I'm just doing my bits in the background as I do. Just seeing what.
Just like to say congratulations to Tottenham Hotspur for beating.
Oh,
City.
Stop it! Never.
In a friendly,
right?
apparently.
Stop. Please. I will mute my mic and I will.
What's the matter?
Stop. Oh. Anyway,
we can't even say support. I guess.
Can we go back to the fact that there's only 2 seconds between the top 10 already in practice with less than 5 minutes to go?
Boom.
I think we should have been expecting 1 or 2 more.
Yeah, I think that's what. Trigger doesn't. Oh no, he's there.
No, he's there already.
Yeah.
So right, but let's while we're watching these guys finish off their thingy, let's have a look at the pro standings. And as we can see, Rightful Chip is currently out in the lead by some, let me do my math, 31 points. So it's all up to Nico to catch him down. With Hayward absent this week, so he's going to be down. He's going to be at the mercy of Captain Rog, currently sitting in first place. I mean 4th place. Yeah, so it's looking tantalising still with guys missing this week. We've got 2 Bump Stop and Tot on 44 points, and we've got Luke's just turned up. So, evening, mate.
Evening.
Just looking through. Is there no Jones again this week?
Yeah, he's 2nd place, mate.
Yeah, sorry, I've got. If you look at my screen, I've got a big screen over the top of it.
Yeah, that's not going to help.
No, not at the moment. So, evening, Luke. How you doing, mate?
Good, are you?
Yeah, I'm alright. Yeah, living the dream.
Congrats on your results tonight out.
Thank you very much.
You.
Thanks for that. I really enjoyed that. It was good. I enjoyed that. I've been sort of getting quicker as the week goes on. But I sort of sussed out. I was watching the stream last week, the week before last, and I noticed that when you watch on the stream, the guys break. You don't see the ABS kicking in. And I thought
you
guys,
you could already hear
you
it.
guys were like really good on the brakes, and you're not hitting the ABS because I was following. I think it was on one of the quicker guys, and then I was on board with somebody else, and I was thinking, hang on a minute, neither does theirs. And then yesterday did it again, and I was thinking, damn, so there's me been trying to bloody brake by not using the ABS. So today it was just like, bang on the brakes, have some of that, have some ABS.
We saw you pushing quite a few times actually. So, oh, bump stop's just got it wrong right in front of the Kool-Aid.
Oh, I saw that.
So we've
Yeah,
got
a couple of times I was a little deep, but nothing major.
we've got commentator's nightmare tonight. A completely black track. But it's really close. Look at it. It's 2 seconds between all of them. I did think that was going to happen. I expected it to be closer in the other leagues, to be honest. I didn't think there was much margin on this track. I thought it was all like in the 49s to 51s.
It's going to be close between these boys tonight, isn't it?
It looks interesting.
Not like, obviously there's places where you can gain a lot of time, but there's not that many of them, if you get what I mean. It's like 4 corners, isn't it, where it's kind of all won and lost.
Yeah, where you've got really long straights after them, you have to get the exits right, because you lose so much time.
Yeah. Well, 4 corners was an exaggeration. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ish areas.
Yeah, but I know what you mean, though.
It was good to watch the Pro-Am race tonight.
Yeah, that was interesting. There's Adam had a solid drive coming back from the back after his DC.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
So that's how you do it.
I bet you were watching that battle between him and Warnsey, hoping that they were.
I was rubbing my hands, mate.
Yes.
My hands. I was like, come on, guys.
I'm pretty sure someone said them exact words. Al's rubbing his hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking. I was keeping them sort of like within about 6 or 7 seconds, something like that. And then, yeah, I had a dodgy pit stop, dodgy start. But apart from that, I'll take that. Yeah, trying to start in second gear is not good.
Oh, Michael heard my comment of my compliment about his livery. Damn. Your brothers are not meant to hear compliments.
Definitely not.
No. So we've got physics and right fault on the final lap of practice. So right fault, I do know, was in 48s last night. I was like setting good times, and then I was like, damn, rifles just turned up.
I was watching a video of your high. Sorry, go on. No, go on.
I was going to say shout out to Jonas tonight, who did an hour. He did a race with me earlier on PC, and he switched back to Xbox. And he's in a Porsche on Monza. It's going to be a horrible night for him, isn't it?
Well, the good thing is, 12 cars means he will score a point tonight, no matter what, as long as he finishes.
True, yeah. But he's going to struggle tonight, I think, having just jumped back.
The Jones is in the Bentley, mate.
Sorry?
Hey? No, Jonas, sorry, I said.
Oh, Jonas.
Yeah,
so
sorry.
Circus.
Yeah, because
So it's Jones.
everyone
Sorry.
else.
No, sorry.
So Prawn's got out before everyone. It's probably not an ideal place because he's not a front runner.
Hey, someone
I saw that.
pits. Who's that?
Rifle just almost did a donut in the pits, yeah?
Yeah.
So we've got a little flurry at cars out the front. Prawn, Nico, bump stop, Mig run. All bunched up together. Still really warm out there, 31 degrees. So the track conditions are going to be interesting. Never really raced in temperatures this warm at night, have we? Normally down a bit low 20s and teens, isn't they?
Must admit, it took me by surprise because I've been practicing on 28s all week.
Yeah, well, I looked at the weather.
Temperature's been 28. Yeah.
I normally put it in a ballpark figure, so you get roughly your pressure. So when you go out and do practice, it's easy. It's a little tweak.
1, isn't it?
Yeah.
1 or 2, yeah. I'll tell you one thing I had noticed, the first thing I actually ever played with is I'd noticed that the tyres were getting hot. So I actually put the brake ducts up
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
first time I've actually played with brake ducts because the tyres were going like a deeper
I
green.
always muck about with my brake ducts. If they're like blue by the end of the straights,
Yeah.
then I shut them a little bit. But you don't want.
The BoA pad is now live.
Oh, wicked. Okay, so you signed in already.
Kareem's
Sweet.
fired up the pad.
Right, so we got both you and Al. So if I open up another Twitch window,
Oh,
no,
is Al streaming as well?
yep, on his
nice.
on his one. So
Okay, cool. Well, you're sport of choice tonight, aren't you?
it's not coming up live at the moment. There we go. Oh, yeah, no, yeah. There we are. And you're on board with Prawn as well.
I am.
We're here.
Getting in the car.
So Prawn's currently in my living room. Making his way around Monza. So we do know he's not the one lap specialist, but he has his solid knack during the race. Not many got the race pace. He's like the Perez of BoA, isn't he? Sits there quietly, getting decent results. I'm
He's
voting.
the opposite to a Saturday man, isn't he?
I reckon we should make a vote whether Prawn changes from the Lambo next season. We should make it a public vote.
Good luck trying to persuade him to do that.
Oh, 1 second.
Yeah. I just say I was watching a video of Morzine.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, last night.
Oh, cool.
Bernard Kerr.
What?
Oh, biking video.
Yeah.
Ah, nice.
There was
Yeah,
watching one, I think it was one of the queues for the.
bike the other day.
Fuck. It was one
Crashed
of
on
the
a
queues
jump
was
and-
massive,
Oh yeah.
just to get on the
Yeah, it's been pretty busy
the
over the
uplift.
last couple of weeks.
Right, enough travel guides. Prawn's making his way.
Thinking of visiting,
Yeah.
as you're waiting for the laps to come round.
Yeah, widen our audience.
BoA Tours. Right, Prawn's just putting a 150.
150.9.
Well, this has been blown out straight by bump stop in the 49.8. Then we've
Hey, I
got
was doing that in the race.
Kool-Aid's coming over. Alright, fancy pants.
That was my quickest lap on 49.8.
Danny Corgi's coming across the line. And he goes into 5th. And
It's
then
pretty good bumps up, lap from bumps up that, isn't it, in the Porsche? Because we
Yeah,
know
it's
the
a
Porsche
banker,
isn't
isn't
very
it?
strong around here.
that's a good banker, yeah, considering that's the first time as well.
Yeah. And he looks like he's getting a toe off Nico as well. So I don't know if that had anything to do with it, but he's quite close behind him. Oh, he's caught the curb there though. He was 3/10 up as well.
Yeah, these curbs are going to be lethal to the Porsche. And the Audi possibly as well. So Jensen's
Can't go down near
Jensen's just got pole, by the way.
Yes, isn't he?
Oh, yeah. Jen
So
loves this track, doesn't he?
yeah, he's I do as well. So I wanted the Oceana.
Did he take-
Just for this
Did he
stage.
not take the win in the rain last
In
time?
the
out?
wet, he did, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a machine in the wet.
Around here.
In the Porsche.
No, he's in the Bentley.
Oh, was he in the Bentley?
Yeah, he's in the Bentley.
Yeah,
So
the boat.
we're watching the other Bentley, the black and red of Trigger, coming across the line, and he goes into 5th.
It's quite a spread of different cars in this race, isn't there? 1, 2, 3, 4 Bentleys, up to 3 Ferraris, a couple of Porsches.
That's Ferraris than in Pro, isn't there?
Oh, there's no.
Yeah.
I just noticed this. Just see him bump stop completely sideways on the entry of Parabolica.
Ascari. Oh, Parabolica, yes.
Love it.
Completely sideways. Seacole sideways. And he stays in 2nd. Unsurprisingly. Kool-Aid's doing well in 3rd place at the moment.
Isn't he?
Bit of a silent one. Danny Corgi's coming across the line now. He's just jumped up to 3rd. I'm expecting some really close times tonight.
Jensen was about 4/10 up when he went into the second chicane. He's lost the time now, but he's got the potential to go a fair bit quicker than that, I think, as well, by the looks of it.
Well, we were online yesterday. We were seeing 48s, and they were low 48s as well,
Yeah.
weren't they?
Yeah,
I think there's a few guys in this lobby that could get into 48s if they put the lap together for sure.
that's the thing. Is putting the lap
I can't
together.
think somebody who was in the 48. Diamond was in the 48s, wasn't it? Oh!
What was that? Was that Jonas?
Big moment. That was
Shit.
Jonas.
Jonas just went into the back of Jensen.
Yeah.
I
Just
was on board with
completely.
with Jensen, and that scared me. Made me jump.
Yeah, just completely
I think,
missed his breaking point.
yeah.
Trigger in 6th place, come around Parabolica now.
Oh, that Porsche's on the brakes. Jonas probably. Don't know what he did.
The trigger doesn't
Find out for you
improve.
in a minute.
64, Mr. Bump Stop.
Oh, he dipped a wheel on the grass. That's what he did.
Who did?
Jonas did.
Oh, right.
Oh, I think he realised he'd braked too late, and and then he tried to get out of the way, and then dipped a wheel on the grass and made it even worse for himself.
Bump Stop's just putting in pole, 49.5. Nico down in 6th for the moment, struggling to get the Porsche up to speed. Audi, sorry.
Well, Bump's doing well, isn't he?
Rightful's just gone into. It's right up the bumper of Kool-Aid here. What's going on here between these two? Oh, this is not nice at all to see during quali.
Who was that? Kool-Aid and
No, Rightful and Kool-Aid. Yeah, sorry, Rightful and Kool-Aid.
Rightful and Kool-Aid.
Nah, I don't like it during quali, but such is the pressure out there. Sometimes it's so when you're the faster guy, it is easy to close in, and I've been on both ends, the faster guy and the slow.
As well. I had an issue with the last time we raced here, Prawn on this track in qualifying. I got to, and then it just messes you up, doesn't it?
Yeah, but it's the
You don't
argument.
give yourself enough space.
He's on his, yeah, exactly. Sometimes you got to look who it is in front of you as well. Like, it's good to know who it is. Like, there's certain drivers that probably won't come off, and they're going to be that much quicker than you, so you ain't got to worry about a big gap. If they're going to be that much slower than you, give them a bigger gap. Anywho, Nico's coming round now. Tucks in behind Mig
He's
Run.
got a bit of pace to find, isn't he?
Don't know if
He's
he's
not enjoying this track, is he?
I don't think it's really suited to the Audi, is it?
Tell you what, some of these guys have just proved us wrong all season, haven't they? With, we keep saying, "Oh yeah, that car's not strong here," and then
Yeah,
they'll
I
go
know.
there.
Yeah.
See the
Right,
handles
it's just
off.
gone 49.1. They're dropping down now.
Danny Corgi's coming across the line. He improves. He goes up to 4th.
Good luck.
So we've got a bit of a break now. So we've got loads of
Very
guys.
dominant performance from Noser tonight, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
20,
Just the weight,
It was,
wasn't it?
25
very great
seconds.
tonight.
That's the ideal way to.
It's more than a second a lap, that is, isn't it?
That's the
He
ideal.
was doing
Stay with us, I
49s
tried.
in the race.
Yeah.
for
I was
most of the race.
sort of staying with him at the beginning, and then just sort of it was just getting too much. The Ascaris, that's where I was losing it.
Yeah.
That's where I was going.
Bentley
In.
can
Power
just
down.
use all the curb in there.
Yeah.
can't it? The Ferrari you
Yeah.
can't get away with it, but the Bentley you can just drive over all of it.
But Adam was closing in on Wongzi through Ascari, so because the Ferrari's so nimble, you can chuck it around there. You're on the edge every time you go through there, though. You're
Just can't
you're
bend the curbs, can you?
yeah. The first curb you can.
That's,
The entry one, I noticed
yeah.
you can actually go over the
Not
sausages.
that long one on the right though, can you?
No,
Cars
that
or-
that just unstables the car, and you want to, because you're about to turn right as well, and it's the right hand side that's up in the air. It completely ruins you.
Some bits you can. It's like, but it was sorry, I was actually saying Ascari, but it was the Lesmos I was talking about.
Oh,
Ascari
okay.
wasn't too bad.
Might
It was the
about to get
first
even
Lesmo.
faster. You might see him in the 48s potentially. Depends how well he can do parabolica at the end of the lap.
Just watching Mig Run coming
Very
towards the line as he
nice to go.
exits Parabolica, and he dives into the pits. And was that Nico as well? No, Nico carries on. And Nico jumps up to 6th. Rightful doesn't
gain any time there.
No.
Parabolica.
Danny Corgi comes across the line. I think he improved a bit.
Quicker.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1.5 tenths.
We've got Sirkos. Shook that one off.
Come on, Jonas.
And
Put a lap in, man.
definitely the sexiest car out there.
I do not envy him right now. The jump between the two platforms is bloody difficult to navigate, I think.
I'm gonna
It feels
think
so different on both.
I've developed a creak in my steering wheel.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, only today, and it's like just when it's under stress, when I'm when I'm cornering, you can hear this. It's just like a.
And Kool-Aid comes across, and Kool-Aid just picks up 5th.
So I have to start looking at some second-hand Fanatec. And that's right. But it does actually. Yeah, there's a set on eBay, full set of pedals and pedals, base and steering wheel, 650 quid.
Oh, nice. Let's go a fair bit quicker on this lap.
Yeah, I'm on board with him now.
It's going to be out 8th.
Trigger's coming round next. Down in 9th at the moment. Be brave of him if he's sandbagging.
2 minutes left, surely not. It's a bit quicker.
He's got 2 more laps.
Not much.
It's really off the pace.
Down there as well, isn't he?
I've not seen physics practice all week, so to be honest, I haven't seen most of these guys when I've jumped in. But they're like, you do see 2 or 3 guys in there most times.
Yeah. Oh, 48.9 for Rightful. So we are in the 48s.
Still not the quick.
5 tenths ahead of Bus Stop at second at the moment.
Still not the
Who's
quickest.
been the quickest?
Morgan from GTA. He got a 48.7.
That's right.
In GT Academy?
Yep.
Yeah.
Fair play.
Yeah. Then he ended up in 5th place. Morgan. So you should. I think apparently DKR they used to race for DTR, and they don't race on Xbox anymore.
Rightful's another. Oh, he's messed that up though.
Yeah.
I was going to say he's 2 tenths up there, but he's messed up the count. So that's Rightful's done by the looks of it. Just Bump Stop got an answer. Not on this lap, he hasn't. 4 tenths down at the moment. Hopefully he's got fuel for one more.
So Tart's coming round Parabolica. Can he improve, sitting in 8th at the moment? He does slightly. Not enough to make him up there. So Trigger's coming round. I did not expect to see him. If you look at what Rightful's doing in the other Bentley at the moment. What can he do? He's going to have one more lap after this. He does jump up to 8th. All or nothing now. Got physics coming around on the lap as well. The top 4 all in the pits. Physics stays in 11th. That's his lap quali done. Mig Run's coming around next, sitting in 6th. Exits Parabolica, makes his way towards the line. 1 second off, he stays in 6th.
That's close.
200ths of a second, he was improved.
Sneaker got nothing. Back in the pits.
Yep, so this is all down to Trigger. So I'm going to do what I say I'm not going to do. I don't do, but I'm on board with him now. Currently 4 attempts up.
So 4 tenths is going to put him up in 5th. I think. We can keep it on track.
Yeah.
Look at the Bentley just driving over those curves there as if they're not even there.
80.
Yeah, he's Delta's going the wrong way at the moment as he approaches Parabolica. Holding off the throttle. No, he's going backwards. He's going to jump up a couple places though. He's going to jump up quite a few actually. And they jumped up to 5th. Well, so well done. No, not bad at all. So, quickly going to jump to a break and then we'll be back in a couple minutes. And welcome back, guys. We're on board with rightful pole sitter. I didn't write down what time he got in the end. Dolt.
5:48.
So is it 48.9?
But
So,
yeah, I think so. 48.7 was the quickest by Morgan in GT3, GT Academy. So well done. What's Sarge on about? Sarge, go to sleep, mate. Show pony. I was gloating that I won in Oceania today. 14 cars they had today. That's the biggest turnout we've had this weekend was Oceania League. So Sarge's doing a brilliant job over there. It is winter in Australia at the moment, though.
Looking forward to seeing what Bumstock can do with the Porsche there. I'd be very, very impressed if we can get a podium in that tonight. Be a very good drive.
Yeah, just off the curbs.
Yeah.
Well, with no Rog and no Trigger, sorry, no Hayward, this is going to be ideal for both
Rog isn't here because Roger's always been talking about how strong his car is in a straight line, and he's finally got the chance to show it, and he's not here.
Well, Barcelona's got some long straights, so...
Yeah. See, he reckons that thing's a rocket in a straight line, doesn't he?
Okay, but just looking at the standards at the moment, look at Prawn still steering in 6th place. Don't know how he does it every season. Yeah. But yeah, no Marco Chris. No Marco Chris's, yeah. No Marco Chris, no Galea, no Hash, no Hunt, no Freaky, no Surfless. No Rog, no Hayward. So big name.
People were there. You must have named about 12 people.
But I named about
Shame
8.
for Surf missing out at the moment with his broken equipment, isn't he?
Yeah.
Sucks.
That is horrible.
I'll sell him some pedals if he wants.
He might take them at the moment. Double file then. Coming into Parabolica, or up to Parabolica.
Yeah, that sounds so good.
Parabolica.
up the Parabolica.
Pumpstock's going to be under attack here straight away from Jensen, isn't he? He's going to have to get that inside line covered off as quick as he can if he wants to hold on to 2nd place.
So here we go as a
turn 1.
yeah, approaching the line. Fingers crossed for turn 1. It's been pretty clean so far this weekend. A couple of incidents, but green light, lights. Let's race.
Bumstock's got a lightning start.
He's got him.
Oh, what a great start that was.
And he's cut the
3 wide with Nico and Nick running.
That's not going to end well. That's not going to end well. That didn't end well.
Oh, the Pro once again, true to form, takes out the whole track. Pro.
Never fails.
Well, that has gone well for Bumpstop, hasn't it? I think Brighton's going to have damage after that one. I'm going to have to go sift through the replays and find out what's going on there, but it's all still kicking off.
There was a bit someone squeezing through the middle of a
it was
the
a
3,
Bentley,
wasn't
it, that initiated that one?
Yeah, there was somebody
sure
trying to go
which
3 wide.
Oh, is Kool-Aid, is that Kool-Aid on the grass? Nearly? Managed to get it in the corner?
Oh, another spin as well. Oh, who was that time? Jeez.
Sirkos gained a few places there.
That was Kool-Aid, I think, getting caught up, tangled up with someone.
I'll get back in the replays.
Good luck.
Oh, he's off again. Kool-Aid's off again. Coming out of the Lesmos.
Oh, he's got 2 cars. He's surrounded at the moment as well. Kool-Aid's going backwards. He must be carrying heavy damage. Yeah, you can see the front right really battered. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. That was Kool-Aid.
Migron.
What did he collect him?
Punted him.
Oh.
He just punted him off the track.
Jesus, guys, unbelievable, unbelievable what we're seeing it.
That's well worth a replay watch. That is.
Well, don't forget, I've got both your streams, so.
I'm just trying to get a replay of the start incident. From what I can see, I think it was Trigger that caused that one.
Yeah, it looked like he collected 2 cars.
I'm just going to get you the replay, hold on.
I can see what you're watching.
You ready?
Yep. Yeah, we're all good for that. Oh.
So I think Trigger's going to
hold on one second. That's not working. Oh, why isn't it working? Alright, go and play it. That's it. So I've just got to trim the screen.
So Trigger's going to get a bit unlucky here. I think he gets sandwiched. He went for the gap in between, and I think the slightest touch he got off. Well, he's kind of, yeah, just gone a bit too hot in there, really. And then Jensen's going to come back through the shot there and hit Rightful. So Rightful's going to have damage, and yeah, it's not gone well, really, is it? There.
No, it doesn't look good at all.
So if you want to see what happened to Kool-Aid,
Yeah, just bear with me. I'm trying to trim the screen. Multitasking. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He just bumps off Rightful. Sorry, Jones, and then collects. I didn't get to see what it was. So terrible seeds at the start of this race. Got Nico all over the back of Jensen. Jensen sitting in third place. So, did you say you got replay as well, Al?
yes, mate. If you want to have a look at Kool-Aid,
Yeah, let me know when you're ready.
then ready.
Yep,
So
go.
he'd already spun it off the coming
So
out
we've got
of the
Nico just putting a move on Jensen here. Sorry, the third. He's got it done.
And as he
Yeah.
comes out the Ascaris, he just gets a big tap on the backside.
Oh, the MIG run. Lack of awareness. Tart did well to avoid him as well on the way through.
I think that's a retirement for Kool-Aid unless he's sitting there and gets getting his repairs done.
So, I don't know if someone wants to get the replay of Nico overtaking thingy, but Prawn's
Yeah, I'm just trying to get that one.
up
Prawn's
into
up to
fifth place.
Seacos in 7th.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some big winners out of that, isn't there?
Yep. And Trigger's made his
Nico's
early
done
pit
well out
stop.
of all that.
So everything seems just normal. Pro's all tangled up. Prawn's made up a load of places, and Trigger's in the pit early. So
It could be any week, couldn't it?
and Nico's up in the third again. Bump stop, yeah, he's definitely a gainer, but he's going to have some problems, I think, because bump stop is rapid. Sorry, Rightful is rapid in that car tonight.
Rightful's definitely going to be carrying damage after that incident on the opening lap, though.
He just got a bit of a tap from the rear, didn't he?
It came with Jensen went into the side of him.
Oh, he did do, yes.
Not sure. He's probably carrying a bit of damage on that car, so I think he'd probably have more pace if it wasn't for that. So bump stop might be able to just about keep him behind at the moment if he's on it here. Bump stop didn't get caught up in any of that at the start, so his car's
Did he?
squeaky
No,
clean.
Great
Cool.
start from him.
Rightful was unlucky, he was already in the corner, and Jensen came across the grass. Nothing Jensen could do about it. Went straight into Rightful there.
Kool-Aid's
Exactly what we were
damage
talking
must
about,
be
isn't
the Kool-Aid's damage must be horrific. He's still in the pits.
Well, he had an off before that, where he came
Yeah.
out the second lace and went into the usual right, had the left-hand wheels on the in the dirt, spun off onto the right, and then he was coming down, so he had damage anyway. So it was coming out of there slowly. You could see he was all over the track anyway.
Well, this definitely hasn't worked out well for Trigger as well, because he's got the leading pack in front of him.
It's got the lead
Behind him.
Sorry, the replays aren't playing ball at the moment. Let's see if I can get that Nico move on again. But at the moment, I've got cars floating through trees.
Oh, that old trigger. That old trigger. That old
Yeah.
trigger.
Now chestnut.
Yeah.
That's what you meant, isn't it?
One of them.
That was trigger.
Got Tart all over the back of MIG run out. Tart's having a decent little season. I think we're losing him in the end of the season. I know Marco Chris is going because he's leaving to PC. So we've got Prawn, Physics. Them two, man. Prawn and Physics must be thinking, for Christ's sake.
I've got your replay finally if you want to watch it.
Yeah, when you're ready. Oh, let me make sure I'm on
Nico's
your...
pass on Jensen for third place.
No, I'm not.
Get run out of Parabolica and get in the slipstream. And he's not even that close though, is he? So he's going to come from quite far back by the looks of it.
And
He's
Rightful's
getting a good
about to
toe
make a
in him, isn't
move.
he?
Yeah, Jensen doesn't move at all.
So Jensen's not going to defend that one. But maybe didn't expect him to be coming up the inside.
That is a massive toe, isn't it? Maybe Jensen's carrying
Good move
damage.
from Nico, that.
Yeah.
Yeah, either that or he's running more wing or something, I don't know. But yeah, that seemed pretty easy for Nico. It was like DRS, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, but don't forget Jensen
Yeah,
had
there was a
that
run on him.
bounce off the wall, so he's kind of a sitting duck at the top end,
Oh yeah,
I
sorry,
think.
yeah. Jensen obviously smashed into Rightful, didn't he? After he'd been put on the grass, no fault of his own. So that's.
But just to interrupt, guys, you've got the leaders coming up behind Trigger.
We've also got a freeway battle.
Trigger's not yielding at the moment.
Oh, everyone's getting it a bit wrong through the second chicane there.
Yeah, Trigger needs to get out of the way here, doesn't he, of the leaders, really?
Yeah.
Which he's doing now.
There he goes. Yeah, he's doing now.
Oh, what did just bump stop? Just
He was making a point there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was, wasn't he?
Yeah. He won't be happy about that because he's got bump stop right. He's got Rightful right behind him. He won't be happy about being held up there.
No. Not the best night from Trigger,
Well,
but
Rightful's
Got
got a good
run. Got a good run on him, hasn't he?
He's going to have to do some defending here. He's going to hold the inside line. Rightful's going to have to go to the outside.
Don't understand that.
Side by side, he's got the run there.
You could see.
Oh, he had to get off the power.
Yeah, you had bump stop on the power a lot earlier.
Bit of snap oversteer there, didn't he?
That Porsche is so good on the power on the way out of corners.
Yeah.
Good on the traction.
Yeah, it's ideal through Parabolica, but I don't think it's doing too well through the chicanes. I think that's where it's losing.
I'd picked up from the stream yesterday. I was watching Meepia. Oh, bump stop went deep into the.
Oh, contact! And Trigger's got more contact with him as well. Not his fault that time, but this is playing into.
Rightful's going to let him past again, I think. I'd imagine. It looks like he's going to. Yeah.
Safely done as well.
Bump stop. Slow on the way out.
Yeah, I think he overshot the corner. He overshot
didn't he? Yeah, he was trying to get the
shot.
shot.
Yeah.
Rightful was already on the power, wasn't
We've got prawn and physics. But then
right behind.
we know this how this normally ends up.
That's neat. That's allowed Nico to close right up.
And nice move by physics there. But Prawn's got a good exit out there as well, though. So Prawn's going to be coming back at him into the first Lesmo. Is he going to stick him on the brakes? He's going to have a go. Oh, what's a move by Prawn? Sticks it up on the inside of physics on the first Lesmo. Can he hold it into the second one?
He did. He backed out of that.
Very sensibly didn't shut the door because Prawn would have gone.
Yeah. Oh, Prawn wasn't stopping. Prawn wasn't stopping.
He see what was coming there, didn't he?
A nice move by Prawn.
With Monza going into the Ascaris, I was like, "There's no way, no way I was defending that."
Yeah, sometimes you got to give it.
Past him again. Jonas isn't far behind these guys as well, is he? These three have all done really well off the start, haven't they? They've gained a few positions.
I see Kool-Aid's back out on track.
I think fair play to him. He's obviously still going to pick up a point, no matter what.
Yeah.
Good lad for still running, even though he's going to be racing by himself now for an hour, unfortunately. Physics late on the brakes there, wasn't he?
Rightful and bump stop both into the pits at the same time.
Ooh. Interesting.
That is interesting.
I wonder if they're going to fix damage. This is going to be an interesting thing, isn't it? This could decide the lead. If these two fix damage, then Nico's going to be in the lead of this race.
Yeah.
Because Nico's got no damage.
He's going to find himself inheriting the lead.
So he had a nightmare.
At the inside of physics again. Yeah, Physics has gained the position back there, so Physics must have got a run on him down the straight.
Finally, these two having a clean battle. Oh, Prawn's going to be coming back at him. Coming around Curva Grande.
Physics won't be wanting to let him past again, I'm sure.
Yeah, he's going to be surely sitting it right in the middle of the track here. No, he goes right to the outside. That's brave. That is brave.
Seems like he's confident he's got the pace now to stay ahead.
Yeah.
Jonas is coming as well.
And Mig Runt. And also Tart in the background, who's having a good comeback after getting taken out earlier in the race as well.
That's bump stop away, and Rightful Chip's still in there. So Rightful obviously had more damage than bump stops. So bump stops away.
I've got that Prawn Physics battle on replay if you want to watch it.
Just make sure we've got nothing else happening. Let's just stay on with this for the moment, as we've got coming up into Ascari. Yeah, I think Prawn's going to start losing to Sirkos soon as well. Yeah, ready with replay when you are, mate.
This is on board with physics.
Physics has just gone a bit wide coming out the Ascaris. So
He's got a run on Prawn. Curva Grande. So we saw him go to the outside, late on the brakes, went a bit deep, which allowed Prawn to come back. So we can switch to Prawn. He's going to get the cut back, get underneath him. And there was no way he was going to back out of this one, was there?
Oh, look at that.
His way through. Nice move.
Oh, nearly knocked his wing mirror off.
Yeah.
On the way through.
It's close, isn't it?
But we've got
way battle now with Physics, Prawn, Sirkos, and then Migron's just joined the party.
and Jensen's slowly falling backwards as well.
Sirkos is just alongside Prawn. Now he's just coming up. Just got past him. Has he got past him yet? He's going to be late on the brakes.
Oh, Prawn
switches to the inside.
and back to the outside again. Oh, he does put Sirkos off. Is he going to lose that to Prawn now? I think he gives his position back.
Yes.
This is exactly what Physics would have wanted, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
These two to be scrapping.
Yeah.
Prawn in the thick of it once again. Sirkos having a good comeback drive after a poor quali.
The bump stops. The lead of Rightful Chip is massive.
Would have been the amount of time Rightful was in.
It's the full. Yeah, virtually. Well, he's just coming through the parabolica, and Bumpstop's just exited the first chicane.
So we're going to see Nico go long again on the first. Mind you, this isn't long at all, is it? Because we're only 15 minutes in.
No.
But tyres are going to last quite a while. Well, actually, to 30 degrees back temp. So
This is not exactly cool.
these boys are going to be struggling. Nico's going to be coming back at him later on in the race, isn't he? If he goes to half.
Whoa! Sirkos special. Sirkos special. Gets it completely wrong.
Scandi.
And now he's got Mig run for company.
That's allowed Prawn to pull away.
The Porsche showing its strength in a straight line here, which is non-existent.
So cynical. Oh, Prawn's got sideways on the exit of the first chicane. It's going to love. Idealist is a much better life. It's not what it is, it's how it should be.
Let's get a nice.
Oh, Prawn's just completely cut the corner there. Completely Lorenzo then.
Give them out a break.
Never.
Goodness me.
I look very controlled from inside the car, actually. Unsurprisingly, just gently put the opposite lock on.
Kool-Aid's not a million miles away from. Oh no, sorry, say that again, mate.
If you want to see Sirkos drifting.
Yep, when you're ready.
It's very calm, actually. He's gone a bit deep on the brakes. Gathers it nicely, doesn't he? Didn't even look like it bothered him.
Yeah, no, this is like Sunday to him.
Yeah, it was, isn't it? That was chilled as you like. Deep again there, just have jumped back on board with him. Where's he gone? He's gone.
Oh.
No, he just went deep out of parabolica, I think.
Way too early on the throttle. Sirkos does have some funny races.
Physics is now hunting down Jensen.
Yeah, Jensen's so got damage, so he's a sitting duck to the guys behind, I think. He's doing well at the moment to keep him in front. Prawn looks like he's really pushing at the moment. He knows Sirkos is coming. And Sirkos is not shy of sticking it up on the inside.
Physics is going to be, you know, blood in the water here, isn't he? He knows that Jensen probably realises that Jensen's got damage. I mean, he's going to know his pace is there, isn't he? So it's going to be a smelling a podium here.
But you say he's got damage. I'm just looking at the time that behind Nico, and he's not that far. Well, he's not. He's only losing sort of a couple of tenths.
True.
See,
So Physics is the quickest driver out there at the moment.
just to point to the guys that are pitted, Rightful obviously fixed his damage because he's miles behind bump stop now, isn't he?
Yeah, as I say, he was still stationary and he was out when I looked at it. They were like,
Yeah.
he was just coming out of Parabolica and he'd exited.
He's got 40 minutes left, hasn't he? So, I mean, I don't know if that'll be worth him fixing the damage or not. We'll find out, but it's going to be
26 seconds at the moment.
He just did a 50 flat there. 150 flat.
Bumstop's going to struggle in the pulse to keep that pace.
Nico's
He's
doing
good.
50.7.
Yeah. See what he's on this lap. He's just coming across the line. It's going to be another 50.7 about, isn't it?
Sirkos
Yep,
finally getting
50.7
Parabolica. Sirkos getting Parabolica correct that time, which gave him a much better drive. So he's on the Lambo's dirty air.
Nico's just going to be thinking of last week, isn't he? And thinking that the same thing's going to happen again, eh? He went long, didn't he? And stayed out of trouble and ended up winning the race last week. And it looks like he might have a good chance of doing the same thing this week as well. Bumpstock's probably the only man that's standing in his way at the moment. Jensen's not too far behind him, but probably going to need a mistake from Nico.
Jensen's 50.6 on his last lap. That was his quickest lap of the race.
Yeah.
So if he's got damage, you know, as you say, when he comes in for his pit stop, he will repair that damage. It can't be that much. He has his body.
Yeah.
Have a look at his bonnet. His bonnet's rattling away.
Trap
So I wonder
position.
if he'll opt for fixing the damage and go for the pace like Rightful's done, or whether he'll go like Bumpstop's done. Well, Bumpstop hasn't got any damage, so has he? So. Yeah.
Oh, Sirkos is off again. Oh, he just. Oh, Sirkos has just spun it again. Rightful Tart just manages to avoid him, but then takes a trip. The scenic route. I think he kept it out of the wall.
Looked like Tart went off as well, there, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, so Tart just avoiding him. So this has worked out well for Prawn, who's now free to.
Prawn dead. 51.6 was his last lap, so he's a little bit off the pace there.
But he'll do that sort of pace every lap.
Yeah.
That's what he does. That's how he works it.
Tartar Flet's going to be coming at him because Tartar Flet's did a 50.4 last lap. That's
Yeah.
the best lap of the race, actually.
Yeah, but after that incident, he's probably just lost about 10 seconds.
Oh yeah, of course he has. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Jones.
11 seconds
Yeah.
behind at the moment.
Everyone's got himself a nice bit of breathing space. Physics has gone into the pits now from P3.
Not the worst idea, sitting behind Jensen.
No, definitely. Go for the clear air.
Yeah.
He's definitely going to come out in clear air, isn't he? So that could be a good move from him, going for the undercut. We'll see if Jensen covers him off next lap or not. And is Jensen going to fix his damage? That's the big question for his race, isn't it?
He'll have to. He'll have to. If he's got damage, then if he's lapping at the same speed as the leader, he's going to be quicker when he comes out, surely.
But then if he's already in the 50s at the moment anyway, you'd argue that he probably shouldn't fix it and just keep the track position, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if he fixes it, he's going to be a long way back to gain that time. He's going to have to be in the 49s really to be, which he can probably do, but it's going to be harder work than it will be not fixing it. I don't know, tough one for him to decide.
Yeah. So that's bump stop just gone through.
It's a decision that will either win him or cost him a podium, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you think?
Sirkos closing.
Well,
To
unfortunately,
Rightful. So
no
he's
fault
going
of
to
his own
come.
either.
Physics is going to come out in front of Rightful.
Sirkos is right on the back of Tart Flat here.
Yeah, Physics has come out quite nicely in front, doesn't he? So Physics is going to have to stay away from him for 40 minutes. That's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quite a nice gap though, isn't he?
It looks
Yeah,
pretty
it's a big
decent.
gap there.
Can't even see the lights at the moment from Rightful. So yeah, nice gap.
Yeah.
So Dan Nikogi's looking pretty good, sitting in 9th at the moment, but obviously 5 yet to pit. Nico included. Nico was sitting in 3rd place before.
So it's really bump stop versus Nico for the lead at the moment, isn't it?
Possibly, but then you see how close Physics was.
Physics is 13 seconds behind bump stop, and then you've got another 10 to Rightful at the moment, so I'm not sure where they'll slot in. Quite hard to work this out, actually.
It's going to be tight. So 20, you're looking at 23 seconds between Rightful. So Rightful is ebbing away at bump stop. I think he's taking about 3 seconds out of him. More than half the race to go.
Be interesting to keep an eye on the gap now between Physics and bump stop and see if that closes at all, or if bump stop's still pulling away.
Yeah.
Out front there.
That's 9.5 seconds.
Yeah.
Snap.
Keep an eye on those gaps. It's about the same gap between all 3 of them at the moment, so we'll keep an eye on those. Trigger must have fixed his damage in the pit as well, mustn't he? Because
He's come out in front of Mig Run.
still quite far down the order.
Actually, Mig Run, I think Mig Run might be having some trouble because it looks like he's going backwards.
Another adventure, mightn't he?
Yeah. Famous Mig Run adventure.
Dan the Corgi's dropped down the order, hasn't he? Well, he's pitted, obviously. But
Yeah, so
maybe not that far back, actually. He's
Currently
not that far
sitting
behind Rightful, is he?
Well, yeah, he's currently sitting in 4th of the people that have picked.
Yeah,
so
he's-
it'll only be Nico and Jones. So
I really don't know how this is all going to slot together when these front 5 pit. It's going to be interesting.
it is.
Well, I think Nico's going to come out in front because he didn't have any damage.
I think Trigger's going to be battling with Tart and Sirkos afterwards. And then Prong's going to be coming out, I reckon, with Danny Corgi. Between Danny Corgi and Trigger, if he has a good stop. It's going to be interesting, as you say. Sirkos dropping back off Tart a bit now.
Prawn's actually closing the gap to Jensen at the moment. Taking a second out of him over the last few laps. Prawn's actually now in the 50s.
And Nico's not pulling a massive gap over Jensen either, so it's... I think Prawn could be...
Jensen's last lap was a 51.8, so I reckon he's gone off somewhere.
Yeah, Prawn's
Must have made a
50.9.
mistake somewhere. See if I can find it. Today I can't find anything. Maybe he's maybe the damage that he's got is just causing his tires
Physics is up on bump stop. 8 temps between them.
What the hell happened?
Oh, Physics! Whoa!
So,
Rightful just had.
saw him coming, luckily.
Yeah, just had to dive right out of the way. Is Physics just going to get on with it?
Saw him coming there, didn't he?
I was going to say that's not like Physics just to get on with it like that. No, he gives the position back. But yeah, so bump shots clearly had an issue allowed, but I think Physics was not expecting the toe.
Physics is going to sit behind her for this one now, I reckon, for a minute.
Yeah, he's having a solid drive. Potentially in second at the moment.
Is gaining on these guys, like we said about the fixing the damage and coming back. He is closing the gap, and this is going to help him even more now, isn't it?
Oh,
These guys scrapping.
This is going to get interesting.
This is developing into a great race, this, isn't it? And we've still got the guys to pit up
Right,
front as well.
I've got a replay, guys, if you want to watch.
1 second, let me switch to you. Yep, go. One second, sorry mate. I know, we're going, so plate.
Yep. Bump stop coming into the Ascari chicane. Gets it wrong, gets too much of the curb on the outside. And that's why Physics is right up behind.
Oh, Physics has lost
Bump
it.
stop.
Oh
Physics has
no!
lost it. Sorry to interrupt you, Al. Physics has
That's all right.
lost it there.
No, big time as well.
On their way out of Ascari, yeah. He's dropped it
We've
to the
seen
wall.
him bin it there before, previous seasons.
Oh, no.
Oh, that is gutting.
He's having such a
So
good race as well.
Bump stop does it on one lap, and then he does it on the next lap.
Yeah.
It actually looked like bump stop lost it. Looking on that replay before he hit the curb, he actually lost
He
traction
lost
before.
it on the left hand. He hit he hit too much of the left hand chicane. Left hand.
And you see him trying to get
curve.
traction down. He was all over the shop.
Yeah.
So Rightful's made his way into his rightful place, back into second.
Place.
Oh, that was such a weird one. I've got the replay of that if you want it. Physics.
Yep, ready when you are.
It's just it looked like the car bottomed out on the. On
Oh,
the outside
sorry, hold
side.
on. Sorry, I'm on wrong one.
Yep.
Oh, press the wrong button again now. I'm having a mare. Go on, start again, mate.
Jones is in the pits.
Yeah. So it looked like he bottomed out on the outside of Ascari here on the way out. He was good, and then yeah, it looked like the car just bottomed out on the curb. And it came round into the wall, unfortunately.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah, it's a nasty one, that one. So he's gonna have some damage from that, no doubt.
So this will play really well into Rightful's hands. It could almost gift him the championship, all depending on where Nico comes out.
Yeah, so it's Rightful versus Nico now, isn't it?
Yeah, well, if we have a look at the championship standings. So yeah, Prawn's the next challenger really at the moment. So Bumpstop's going to make a big jump. Prawn's going to have a decent jump as well. It's going to be interesting to see the standings tomorrow. But Rightful could, I think Rightful could win the championship tonight. I'll press the wrong button again. Rightful could win the championship.
Just so you know, Jones is repairing his car. He's been in the pits for 40 seconds now. He's been stationary for 45 seconds.
And Jensen.
Sorry.
Oh.
Jones.
Jones is in there as well.
So he's just left now.
Physics has come back in.
Dan
So much damage.
Physics fixing his damage as well.
Oh.
Where's Trigger?
Guide for Physics there.
Trigger's on his way down the straight now. We can see Jensen, number 22, just pulling out the pits. We've got Dan Corgi just ahead of these.
Our race leader's in the pits. So we're about to see
And Prawn as well.
where Bumpstop and Chip are in relation to Nico. I don't think
They're just coming around the
Ascari.
Ascari. They're just coming through Ascari, aren't they?
I think Nico is going to come out in front of them.
They're just coming through the Lesmos.
And I don't know if maybe even Prawn is going to be... No, Prawn's not in his box yet, so I think they're going to jump Prawn and Tart. But Nico might get out in front of them here, I reckon.
Well, Bumpstop did have an issue, didn't he? Which dropped him back into Physics.
Yeah.
And then
Rifle's obviously been in recovery mode from his damage fix, so Nico should really come out in front of them here.
And Bumpstop
He's going to have pressure.
I can see Bumpstop's got front end damage as well, so yeah.
But Nico's on the front foot here, isn't he? Because he's going to be on much fresher tyres than those guys.
Still not. He's just dropped.
And he's away.
Yeah, he's
So
away.
he's going to
Yeah,
have a nice lead as well.
Oh, he's going to have a good 10-15 seconds there, isn't he?
He's
I don't know.
easily getting the lead of the race here.
He's not left the pits yet as they're coming around the Ascari, Parabolica.
No, he's out.
He's out now. Yep. So he's just getting
Nice
foot down.
Leg for the straight.
Nice.
But Nico cannot believe his luck right now. Prawn's even going to get. Prawn's going to be out
Close.
to them here.
Yeah, but he's just putting his foot down now. You can hear him. There he
Here
is.
he comes.
He might even slot in behind Bumpstop here. He will. So he's gonna split them, which is gonna be interesting.
Pressure on cold tyres from Rightful straight up here.
Yep.
This is going to be a test for Prawn.
Yep. And Rightful. Don't see them two come together too much.
I bet Nico
So
and Prawn can't believe their luck here. They've gone long and they've come out the pits expecting these guys to be on them, and Nico's actually ahead of them by quite a way. Because they've all been having their own fights, battles.
I've got that completely wrong, saying Prawn was going to come out round down the Corgi. He's come out in third place.
So this is going to be interesting to see if Rightful can actually take the fight to Nico here, because Nico's on fresh tyres, but we know how quick Rightful is
Yep.
round here. He's just got to get past Prawn quickly. But
Yeah.
that's
That's,
0.2 that last
no one said that before.
yeah. If he's sensible about this, he can just wait, can't he, and slip dream him on the straight, and then Prawn can't do anything then, can he? He can choose
No.
a side, and then Rightful can just drive past him.
The Lambo does struggle
He's
in a
just gotta
straight
be
line.
sensible about where he does it.
Yeah, he's
get
basically
good
backed
exit
off
out the
going into
start
the
here.
estate.
Oh, Paul's just gone airborne.
Yeah, Paul was pushing it too hard.
Yeah, trying to keep it in front.
That one, though.
Yeah, that was a good save.
Oof.
Dave.
So Paul underway again.
A bit of auto steer come to his aid there, I think. Maybe.
So Rightful's now up into third place, free to chase down Bump Stop once again. Yeah, Nico's.
It's not that far, is he?
I'll tell you what, I think Bump Stop. Sorry, I'll get there. I think Rightful will close him down towards the end of the race.
Yeah, he's only 2 seconds. What? Nico?
Yes. He's going to be
26
100
minutes.
Quite a big gap though, 10 seconds, isn't it? Unless Nico makes a mistake, I think he's going to struggle to close that down, surely. Maybe not, don't know.
But he didn't look that fast. It's just that everything's unfolded around him. He's been consistent and he's looking good for the win.
Just pit stops.
Yeah.
Just the pit stops, isn't it? Damaging the pit stops.
Yeah.
We'll see what Nico can do on these fresh tyres, see what lap time he's putting out. But Rightful has just done another 150.6 that one was, so that wasn't the fastest lap that he's
So
done.
that was
so
behind
far.
Prawn, wasn't it?
Yeah, true, yeah. So
Let's see what this next lap's.
he's got Bump Stop to navigate next, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Which won't
That didn't
be.
go down well the last time.
So he's got his work cut out Rightful here if he wants to win in the race.
And possibly the championship, looking at the numbers then.
So he just needs
Cool
second
times.
place, does he?
Coulthard's just said in the chat, now boarding, Prawn Airlines.
That was a big up in the air, wasn't it?
No,
And towards the end-
that wasn't a tux.
And
So-
I think I could have driven underneath him.
No, Tux actually went airborne like he flew. Ran Misano on the exit. He
That
just.
one at Misano, yeah.
Oh my god, I've never seen anything like it.
Actually, an Audi did that in the real life GT, wasn't there?
Yeah.
That's
not that
right,
long
yeah,
ago.
yeah.
We were talking
Yeah.
about that, weren't we, Al?
We were,
How
yeah.
realistic the game physics are. Someone hit that curve and their car got fired up in the air. It's exactly the same way.
Yeah. I think it was,
So
it was
it really,
an Audi
it
or
really
something
does
like
happen in real life.
that. Yeah.
But as it stands, let's have a look at the standings again. So we got Nico in first place. He's going to get 25 points, which will put him. Quick maths. 142. Rightful will be on 18 points. 48. 60. I can't do it quick enough. My brain's not hurting. My brain's hurting already.
Well, to be honest, he's going to get 20 points.
Yep.
So does that make it easier?
Not really.
He's had him Bump Stop down, isn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's only 0.8. He's only 8/10 back. Ooh,
I
gets
was
the scrutiny
going
coming
to
out
say
of
he's pushing quite hard.
He's pushing, yeah. But they're not catching Nico. Bump Stop's not catching Nico. He's at 9.5 seconds. Gap's remained as it is.
I think once he gets clear, or if he gets clear of Bump Stop, then he can just concentrate and get his head down and stop pushing so hard. Because that's what he's doing, is pushing to keep up on Bump Stop's back end.
This is all allowing Nico. So, well, mind you, he's not putting a gap though, really, is he? It's still about the same as it was. So. Interesting to see if Rightful does manage to get past Bump Stop, if he can close the gap down at all. I think it's not going to be easy to get past Bump Stop here, I don't think, unless he makes a mistake. Bump Stop's...
He's already found that out, hasn't he?
this time.
He's already found that out in the first part of the race.
So he was about second. He was just under a second quicker that time round. Rightful. He's got a good run on him here as well. Is he going to have a go into turn one? Bump Stop's gone defensive. Rightful's going to go around the outside or try to. Ooh,
Yep.
Bump Stop's gone
Outbreed
deep.
himself.
Yeah. Rightful might even have a go into the chicane here. He's got to run again.
Well, he should be giving that place back, shouldn't he?
I don't know, he didn't make the move, did he? So it's a bit borderline, but he's gonna... Oh no! No! Oh no! Oh, Bump Stop's off. Big one for Bump Stop.
Rightful.
Oh,
What did you do
no.
there?
What happened now?
Neither of them left each other enough space there, I don't think. Oh,
It
no.
looked like Rightful was just
That was
coming
weird.
through.
I don't know. Rightful
I'm just coming
decided
through,
to go
yeah.
down the outside for some reason, and Bumpstop didn't. I don't know if Bumpstop didn't expect him to be there or what, but
It was the inside of the whatever is that big right-hander, wasn't it?
let me get the replay of that one.
Yeah, he was coming up the inside
Yeah.
of. Got a better run coming out of the first
So
chicane.
what's Bumpstop going to do now? Has he got he had bad damage after that? He went in the wall, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like Chris.
That's gonna do this.
I feel like Chris Kamara at the moment. What happened?
Right, I'm on replay if you want to watch it.
Yeah, please.
Here we go. Ready?
Yep.
So he's got the run, and he decides to go for the outside instead. There's a bit of rubber banding going on as well, I think.
Yeah, there
It
was.
looked like a bit of a lag issue there, maybe.
I don't know because they were
That was a
right
weird
up
one.
beside each
Oh, that was clumsy. That was just clumsy.
It's a weird one.
other. And just to let you know, guys, that Prawn's up into third. Bumpstop's just dropping down. He must have some serious damage because he's just
Yeah,
dropping
he
down
went
there.
straight into the wall, didn't he? That did look like
Yeah.
a lag issue to me, to be fair to Rightful. I think that was
I
a
know
weird
it's-
one.
I know as they were coming into the first chicane, they were rubber banding a bit. You could see that on,
Yeah.
on the helicopter view.
That did look like to me that they were moving around quite a bit under lag, and
Yeah.
maybe it's been misjudged, I don't know, but such a shame for Bumpstop. He's going to pit with that damage. So that's his race pretty much ruined, unfortunately. for
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
God, we've seen all sorts going on tonight, haven't we?
We have.
Definitely be controversial.
Clumsy racer. That would be a
Who's in the stewards team this week?
thank God.
I am actually, that sucked.
Is it your turn?
I pulled a bad week, yeah.
Dear.
I'll just read this message out from Kool-Aid. He says, as it stands, I'm bored laughing around this place by myself, and the stream is the only thing keeping me in the race right now. If I wasn't listening to this while driving, I probably would have backed out. Keep going, Kool-Aid. We're
Good
cheering
old-
you on,
Keep going, mate.
You're gonna
Yeah,
get a
yeah.
point.
Proud of
You're
you.
going to get a point,
Points to point.
so keep going. The rate that people get crashing out here, mate, you might get more than the point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
going,
Bob's
you
in
never
the
know.
pits.
Well, exactly. Bumpstop's in the pits. How bad's the damage?
Yeah, pretty bad, I reckon, after he went
That
headfirst
must
into
be.
the wall.
Yeah.
I think Sirkos has just had enough. He looked really slow.
Coulthard just said, are you still doing the quick maths, Roy? I wouldn't call it quick now, it's been about 5 minutes later.
That's quality.
Look, I'm still working on it. All right.
That'd be the quote of the day.
Fantastic.
Hey.
Yeah, shit. I've only got 6 toes.
On 1 foot.
So are we going to see Prawn get his first
Oh, no,
podium
3
of the
feet.
season tonight?
Yeah, could well be. Just needs to
He's
keep
got
it
a
on
nice
the track.
lead
He's
over
got
Tire
a,
Flat, hasn't he?
yeah, 11 seconds. Each
Tire Flat and Dan the
seconds.
Corgi, this will be their strongest finish in a while as well, won't it? These two having a good race.
Yep,
Tonight has been all about staying out of trouble, hasn't it?
definitely. Jensen's coming back through though. He's only 1.1 off the back of Dan Corgi at the moment, so he can still claim a top 5 finish,
20 minutes left.
which will be well deserved if he does.
In actual fact, he's only 4 seconds off of 4th place. Oh, Prawn goes a bit deep into the second chicane.
Bumpstop's back out of the pits now, unfortunately. Nowhere near.
Just in front of Kool-Aid.
Just in front of Kool-Aid, yeah.
Well, maybe a lap or so, but
So we've got Jensen's on the back of Dan the Corgi now. We've got a battle developing here. Less than a second between these two.
On board with him already.
So Jensen's going to be. There's a few guys that are going to be looking to get back through the pack, isn't there? He's flashing his lights at him already.
yeah.
Are you guys flashers or
What's
not?
he doing?
Is he moving out the way for him?
He's
That was
just
the
moved
position,
over.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, well maybe he's just decided it's not worth fighting that one. I'm not sure.
How odd.
They are on the same lap, aren't they?
They are, yeah.
Maybe he's confused. Maybe he thought he was a lap behind.
Somebody's flashing him, yeah, he's flashing him. And he's
Yeah, I
He
don't
thought
know.
he was,
Jensen's got away with murder there.
yeah.
Oh,
He flashed someone for position. They've actually got out of the way for him.
He's probably as confused as everyone else is.
He's like, well, thank you very much. So he's now got 4 seconons to make up on top. So
hunt down tighter flat, yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone says
It's
that
only
different.
9 seconds.
Tart felt, tart flat, tartar flat.
It's
What is
tartar
his name? We
flat.
just call him Tart. Just call him Tart.
That's
Do you
what I
know
call
It's
him.
actually the signature dish of my region. That is tartar flat.
Nice.
It's lovely, yeah. It's like potato, cheese, lardons, cream. It's all nice.
Lardons.
Yeah, bacon.
What the hell's a
You know?
lardon?
Like bacon cubes.
Right.
Yeah, it's really nice.
The many
So
ways
that's
to
where tartar
dice
flat
a
comes
pig.
from. Maybe tartar flat has eaten some tartar flat one time and thought, I really like that. I'm going to call Motorsports Gamer Tag tartar flat. You never know. You should ask him about. Get him on the Royal Ramble and ask him why he's called tartar flat.
Is he one of the South African ones? Is he
He's
one of those? No.
RCR, isn't he?
So who's that?
Tartar flat.
Tart.
He's one of the RCR guys, English.
Yeah.
I believe he's
Royal
English.
Ramble. Get the backstory.
Backstory. You heard it here first.
Yeah. I've called it out. I want tartar flat on the podcast.
Just to find out.
Yeah. I want to know why he's called that.
Anywho.
He's 2.8 seconds now. Jones is behind Tart.
Jones is like a
It's
shark.
on one.
Blood in the water.
Yeah.
Triggers.
Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee.
So after Trigger wiped half the grid out at the beginning of the race, he's sitting in 7th. Poor sod, he's going to get in. You know he's going to get some grief
Yeah.
for that.
There's going to be some incident reports coming in from that.
God, Christ, the steward room's going to be... We need another Discord.
Keep it out of the graphic community, alright? that's not that.
Copy and paste it all in there.
And immediately banned
think-
straight afterwards.
I think Bump Stops called it a day.
Oh, it's such a shame, man. He was doing such a good job. I'm gutted for him.
They
It's the
didn't.
second week in a row that he's been up for a good result, and it's unfortunately not gone his way. But that one wasn't his fault at all, really, was it? I think.
No, that was odd.
Yeah, he'll be pretty upset about that one, I'd imagine. But it looked to me like that was a lag issue.
You do get
They
that
were bouncing
speed.
around before.
You get that speed difference though. When I've noticed in this game, like when you're all going down the street straight, like obviously you get the gear shifts. In the older like games, you didn't really notice it as much. But when you shift and different time, there's a big jump in the speed and that lot, and that's what could have happened. They could have shifted gears at different times. So if Bump Stop shifted before him, that's going to allow Rightful to come
But he
closer.
Was up the inside, he was coming up the inside of him. He'd left some gap in the inside. And to me, it looked like a touch from the back.
No, it was a little. It did look like there was contact.
Oh, it was definitely
Well, yeah,
contact.
undoubtedly was.
But it was.
It looked like it was, the cars were moving around under lag, and Rightful.
Right.
Yeah, probably thought he had more space than he did. I don't know. But even on the replay, the cars were moving around, so I'm not really sure.
We'll leave it there. You'll have to deal with that.
Yeah. yeah.
Just
I'm not
remember, as
on
an
my
admin, you shouldn't be saying this on stream because we shouldn't be saying who's the actual worker. You get bombarded. Let the other guys vote first. You have the deciding vote.
Well, if anyone messages me about any incidents, then I will not be replying.
No.
Put it that way. We should outline that the stewards change every week, and it's a rotation of 3 people. The new system that's got implemented this season. So it's completely random who's on the panel every week.
And Sirkos still gets bombarded. Do not message Sirkos because when Sirkos gets it, I get it.
Yeah, if you want to dispute a decision, go through the ticket system.
Yep.
Yeah, Bump Stop's just. Oh my god, this is funny. I'll get to it in a minute. The funny bit, but he said that. It wasn't Rightful's fault. He went from about a car's length back, and then all of a sudden he was on my rear quarter. So that was a lag issue.
Okay.
But he's also said I should have been higher up the field anyway, but I span because of a bloody spike.
So that with his fan coming out of Ascari.
Yeah.
Do you know when you have one of them days and it's not happening? He's definitely had one of them.
I'm completely with you on that one. I hate spiders. If I had one crawling on me, I'd probably jump out my chair.
Do you know what? Years ago, we were clearing some debris out the front of the house and some hedges, and I wrapped it. I put it all on a sheet, and I tied it up in a sheet and put it in the back of my car. I think I damaged my shoulder. I think I was off work with a broken shoulder, and so the wife was driving. But unbeknown to me, that one of the branches had touched the ceiling, and we were driving to the dump, and I was sat at a traffic light. So she's my wife. She's going, and I'm like, what's the matter? And there was a spider walking across her lap. And when I turned around, there must have been half a dozen spiders, caterpillars, all sorts of things crawling over the ceiling of my car. And she was just sat at these traffic lights, going absolutely nuts.
Wow.
I've been out of that car like a shot.
I did video it.
I'm alright with spiders, but I don't like being caught by surprise by one of them. If you see one just dangle down in front of you, you just freak out, don't you? Like,
and they sneak up and whisper in your ear.
And they're too small just to punch.
Too small to punch.
So you run, don't you? You just fight or flee. You can't fight a spider. or with a shoe normally. No, don't kill them. Don't kill spiders. They keep the flies away.
That's quality.
Coulthard. Sorry, that's out of context now, Coulthard. Coulthard made a joke about Flat being vegan, but we missed it. And he said, you need to be reading the chat quicker, my vegan joke's lost now. Sorry, mate.
Sorry.
Oh, was it because of the...
No, I've got to find out a way out to... I can't see... Yeah. I can't see the chat on my window on OBS, so I've got to find out how to put it on the...
I'll keep an eye on it. Keep the jokes coming, Coulthard.
Yeah. You need to get on comms a bit more, dude.
Timing's key, isn't it, with the...
Yeah.
With comments.
Rifle's not really eating into the lead at all, is he?
No, not at all.
Despite his best efforts, Nico looks like he's got this under control at the moment. Braun looks like he's on his way to his first podium.
Well, I was just looking at...
Yet, Roy?
I was just looking at the standings. This won't really make much difference to Proud's season. He's going to get, what is he? Third place, 18 points. So he will be up to 72 points. So he's still behind Trigger. So Kool-Aid, he's going to make. He's going to be looking good. I think he's going to stay in 6th place. But he is going to be looking good.
Just to say, mate, if you come out the pits and cross the line, you'll get a point here.
You don't tell them that, because people are going to sit in the pits now for the whole race. Just
well, if we went up 12 in future.
But yeah,
on this instance,
yes,
if you wanted.
There are some circumstances.
Spider's gone a lot, doesn't it?
No. Even if the spider's there. Double point. Get 2 points if the spider's still there. I want video proof as well.
I remember seeing something out the corner of my eye. I sat there with the wife watching the telly, and I just looked down, and it was massive, this spider, and it was just sat right underneath her feet. I walked into the kitchen, walked back in, and just put a glass over the top. She goes, "What are you doing?" And she looked down. She's like, "Oh my god!" Doesn't like. It was one of these spiders that I put a piece of paper underneath it, lifted it up, and when you threw it outside, you heard it hit the ground. I swear to God, I was like, "Shit."
That gives me the shivers.
We've got an insect hoover. It's just a long tube with like a fan, like impeller, so it pulls the thing, and just these light ones. It can pick up a decent sized spider.
I'm going to start calling you Cliff Richard. I'm going to start calling you Cliff Richard. You're like Cliff Richard at Wimbledon in the rain. When the race gets a bit quiet, you got a now coming in with his anecdotes. I'm going through the battles, trying to find a battle. You're just filling up the space.
Jensen's coming up on tight effect now. There's less than 2 seconds between them now. He's closing the gap. So close
visually
at
that.
the moment, I think.
Yeah, I think it's going to be the only battle we're going to get.
Yeah, looks that way.
Yeah, 13 seconds. Physics down in 10th. Physics and bump stops are biggest losers.
Yeah, what could have been, yeah. Bunce's
Yeah.
just left now, so he won't be getting that point, unfortunately.
And Nico and Prawn are definitely the winners.
Definitely.
Yeah. Where did Nico start? Was it?
Fifth,
quite far down, wasn't he?
yeah,
Like
fifth,
sixth?
sixth, something like
Fifth
that.
and
Yeah.
sixth, yeah.
Yeah. So this is going to be another YouTube video, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fifth to first.
Yeah, so pretty similar to last week, isn't it? I think he started 4th last week, didn't he? And he's ended up winning the race, and he's done the same thing tonight. By keeping out of trouble. He did well to keep out of the trouble at the start, didn't he? Because that was right in about where he was.
Yeah. Well, it takes me back to last season at Monza with the wet. And when he hit the puddle, went slammed into the wall.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
and he was on for a good season, and that started off a bad run for him. Well, actually, no, but he came back, third last season in the battle for first at the moment. So I think there still will be a little bit of a battle for we've got 2 more races, so still 50 points up for grabs. It'd be good to see the race go up to the championships go up to the last race. No, you're not in
Yeah,
it.
hopefully it does. Hopefully it does go down to the wire between these two.
Nico was 8th.
He started 8th, did he?
Nice.
Wow, he's done well tonight, then, didn't he? So he was right. He was basically right behind the incident, wasn't he? Then,
Yeah, he's just walked through it, isn't he?
and then he's just gone through after it all. Yeah.
8th. Yeah, just look back on the screen.
I'd like to see his onboard of the first lap actually, and see how many positions he made up on that first corner.
Sorry, Kool-Aid, I don't look that far low down, mate.
Kool-Aid's still going to get a couple of points, isn't he?
Exactly.
Yep.
2 points now.
He's
So
just
all is not
he's
lost.
doubled his tally
It wasn't
too.
a complete waste of time. You driving around for an hour.
No, exactly. Where was he sitting in the championship?
Jensen's struggling to close this final part of the gap, isn't he?
Yeah.
But Fleck's doing a good job.
He's going to lose
He's
ground.
quite untidy. I've been watching him for a while. He's actually quite untidy. He's driving at the
Did he
moment.
fix the damage in the pit stop?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in there for 45 seconds. Stationary.
I feel sorry for the Michael Chick a bit tonight because and Jensen, to be fair, both of them in that incident on the first corner, both of them were passengers, weren't they? They had nothing to do with it. Jensen got whacked onto the grass, and then obviously he's not going to stop, is he? And then Lightfoot just got collected. He'd already gone through the first corner and just got taken out.
That's the problem with this
their own.
T1 here. It's Constantina. Yeah, Constantina so badly, and it's normally the front end that has an issue. And then that's it.
Exactly, yeah, because if it just takes one person to get on the grass, and then they're not going to stop, and they're going to go straight through whoever is in the middle of that corner.
Because when you get bounced like that, you don't see it coming. You just don't know how to react, and you're in the lap of the gods then, ain't you? Who you're gonna hit, and how you're gonna come up. Basically, a passenger, as he goes a little bit airborne there, collecting a sausage. Can't get away with that in a Bentley.
He clipping a sausage, is he?
No, he didn't clip it. He
Just
Tart's gone wide. So
Jensen's through up to P4.
Thank you very much, he says.
What's the gap to Prawn? It's only 3 minutes left from it to close that down, is it? It's
probably looking at 3 laps. Probably looking at 3 laps, aren't we? Nico is coming up to Lesbo now. No, 2 laps.
7 seconds.
Oh, it's close.
Yeah, 7 seconds down, so he's going to struggle to close that down, I think, isn't he? What lap times is Prawn doing now?
He's probably in cruise control now.
Prawn's a 52.9.
Yeah.
Last lap, so he's going to pick up the pace a bit if he wants to stay ahead of. Jensen did
Give him a shout.
50 point.
Give him a shout
low
outside.
50s.
Open your door and shout down to your lounge.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
We don't have a lounge. We have a living room.
It's a 50 flat.
Oh, you have a living
2
room
seconds
there,
quicker.
so don't have a lounge.
We don't have
One day We'll
lounge.
see a last
Yeah, we're
minute
up
battle.
north, mate. We have a lounge up north.
Fingers crossed. I mean, going strong. Migron's had a quiet race down in 9th place.
See, once he took Kool-Aid out.
Kool-Aid is such a good. He is a cool guy as well. Like you never hear him getting angry or anything. It'll be kicking off in.
He did. I can't. He must have had a word or two. I'm sorry, but
A choice word or two.
it's all kicking off in admin. He walks in, he's like, "Hey, what's up?" I'm not even joking though. So 6.1.
It's going to lose a bit of time.
that's what he does every lap. That's what I'm saying. He's not making the. He turns you in very early on that second
chicane.
Yeah.
That's the thing with those corners. You go a bit too deep on the brakes, and then you mess the whole corner up and your exit, and you lose loads of time.
Yeah.
And your rhythm.
Yeah.
Especially for a chicane.
He's gonna look like he's gonna close the gap, does it? Unless Paul makes a mistake at this point.
6.5 seconds, I think he was last time out.
Yeah. Looks like he's got it wrapped up unless he makes a mistake.
Yeah, 1.5 minutes left. It is on the last final lap.
What's a drive by Nico?
Yeah.
No, nobody expected to see an Audi on top step. But
You said that at the beginning, didn't you? You said this isn't an Audi track.
I said it was. I knew it was.
This is
Oh,
one of
was?
the-
Sorry, I
one of
thought you
those
said it
races.
wasn't an Audi.
No, it was. I knew it was. It's really good round here.
This has been one of those races, isn't it, where it's like it's all turned on its head.
Yeah,
And like, some
exactly.
people love it, and some people are going to walk away from this being like, "Why did I bother?"
Well, we've had different winners as well, like Oceana, Ferrari. I don't know what won AM. Who won Pro Am? I've forgotten already.
Bentley, Nozel, wasn't it?
And McNoza, so we've had a Bentley and an Audi. So yeah, it's good to see all different cars up on top step as well. Ferrari should have bossed it this week, but
yeah, that first lap incident really changed the whole field around, didn't it? And in this one, so that'll obviously be looked at tomorrow by the mystery stewards, who would not mention who they are tonight at all.
Not at all. Not just made up of admin, though, is it? It's we also have other guys.
No, we have a lot of volunteers,
chipping in.
drivers that.
there's more volunteers than
There's not
admin.
really any admin in it now.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah.
I took myself out of it.
9. No, we took you out of it.
No, I took myself out of it. Take me out. Talking about, bruv. Do you know who I am? Well done, Nico.
Nico's getting across the line.
Nico crosses the line.
I know he is. Well done. Solid win.
Congrats, Nico.
Rifle comes round to pick up a solid second place after being whacked at the beginning.
Good
I tell
recovery,
you
that, wasn't it?
Prong style,
2 or 3 laps.
probably driver of the day, in my eyes.
Would have been on the back of him.
He would have, wouldn't he?
Maybe.
Prawns
Just
going
3.8
to take his first
seconds.
podium.
And then Jensen comes
Exactly
round.
right, I think.
Can't hear him cheering in the background there.
No, he won't. Inwardly.
He's flashing his lights. Look at him. He's weaving all over the place. He's loving this.
And Dan the Corgi.
Boom.
I saw that.
A celebratory smash through the polystyrene.
Yeah, I did that earlier. Trigger
Where's he
comes
going?
round in 7th. I'm going to watch the rest of the grid come round, alright?
No!
Was there a smash?
Oh, he just didn't bother braking at the end of the second chicane.
Okay.
Just went straight on.
Sirko's come around 8th place, pick up 8 points. Migron will pick up 6 points. Round in 9th. Physics will pick up 4. Kool-Aid picking up 2. So, despite only half a grid, it was still an interesting race.
It was entertaining.
Yeah.
It was, wasn't it?
So, definitely at the beginning. So, cheers, lads, for joining me on comms and on the BoA pads. Plural tonight. So,
Yeah.
does make things very different. I can't even talk properly. I hate the end of the streams, but no, that was a great race. Thank you guys for joining us on chat again.
You're welcome.
So I'm just sorry, just reading the chat. But yeah, thank you guys for joining us on the stream again tonight. We'll be back on Tuesday. Well, we might even be back tomorrow, depending on Binky's work schedule for the Royale Ramble. But if not, we'll be back on Tuesday for GT4. I think they're at Misano this week, aren't you?
Yep.
So that always throws up a good race. So Sarge, why are you still awake, son? Go to bed. Jesus Christ, he had that Red Bull that I suggested, didn't he? So,
2 hours ago he was going to bed.
oh no, he's a madman. But yeah, cheers guys once again. So we'll when's that first race on PC, Luke?
Which one?
The championship that we set up.
Oh,
Have you got a date? I can't
on
remember.
1st of September.
1st of September. First proper championship we're running on PC. So
No, it's a one-off, sorry, that one. 1st of September,
sorry,
isn't it?
first
Porsche Cup one.
proper event then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
We'll
one.
announce it soon. More details.
Yeah, exactly. So, but yeah, cheers guys. I'm going to go to bed. So we'll yeah, see you on Tuesday. Cheers guys. Bye bye.
Too easy.